I finally made it for Monday motivation. Hey, at least I made it on Monday and not, say, on Tuesday, where it would have to be Tuesday thoughts. Good afternoon. Hello and welcome. Happy New Year to everyone. What an amazing start to the year. I don't know what anyone else has been doing, but the reason I didn't go live earlier was because we literally went out to Bulli and picked up a kayak for my husband for his birthday. Hello. I don't have my phone on me. Hey, I thought I had it in here, but apparently not. I did also knock 6 things off my desk just as I was going live, which was quite funny. Hello, Courtney. So if you're commenting from the Breakthrough group, I will probably only see you come up as Facebook user. What you need to do is basically go into the StreamYard link when it says, I'm going live with StreamYard, and allow StreamYard to interact with your face. Hello, Mara. There you go. But you can allow StreamYard to interact with your Facebook so then I can see your name. That's one hot tip. That's totally Monday motivation. Hey. All right. So we're heading into a new year. We're already there. Isn't that fun? So we've headed out to Bulli today, about an hour drive. On the way home, it was a little bit longer because apparently you really do need to take the extra turn off to get back out to where we are. Second time we've done that. So we took the scenic route home and we bought Michael this beautiful kayak, which means he can basically, if he wakes up early someday and goes, hey, honey, can you look after the kids for a few hours? Like, can you just, is it cool if I go for a paddle? I'm like, yes, come back in a good mood. It's awesome. Kayaking's fun. We've had inflatable ones for years, but this is his birthday present. So I decided to look them up yesterday, and it just kind of spiraled from there. Right. I wanted to ask, there's 8 of you watching. I have 3 questions because apparently I like 3. First question, we've just started 2022. How do you feel? How do you feel about 2022? How do you feel about the situation you're in right now? How do you feel? What are you currently, where are your current feelings at? I must have left my phone in the kitchen. I'm used to having it here so I can look at comments because I stream to 3 places. So how are we feeling? Amazing. Can totally work with that. Meh. Okay, good. This is actually really good. I don't have 8 of you watching anymore. I must have scared half of you away. Yep. Okay. Second question. What do you want to achieve this year? You all know that I'm big on goal setting. I'm big on law of attraction. I'm big on all of those things. But there's no point setting an action plan if you don't have a goal, and there's no point setting a goal if you don't have an action plan. So this is going to be a little bit more practical and a little bit of a kick up the bum for everyone, including myself. What do you want to achieve this year? And I've touched a little bit on it on Friday night. Guys, there'll be no Love Angels Light TV this week. Friday is Michael's birthday. So I'm going to honor my husband just a little bit and spend the birthday with him. Self-care. Amazing. Self-love, self-care. Interesting. All right. So okay. What specific steps forward do you think you can take on those? Because everybody wants love and everybody wants happiness and all of those things. But, everyone wants a positive environment and everyone wants to grow. Well, most people want to grow. Most people don't want to be in the position they're in right now, 12 months from now. So what specifically do you want? Because the more specific you can be, the easier it is to either chunk it down to manageable steps or look at it and go, okay, so I really want to divide and conquer. I love it. Because if you're really super specific, I want to be earning this much in my business by the 31st of December this year. Yeah, perfect, Courtney. I feel the need to have a chat with you, young Courtney. So what is one goal that is super pinpointy specific? Have the awkward talk. Yeah, you need to do that. Once you do that, like, I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be easy. But once you have that chat, things will start to get easier, depending on how it's taken. But for you, you know where you want to be. You know what you want to do. It's just making sure the two of you are on the same page. All right. Question number 3. What are you going to do about it? If you know how you feel and you don't want to feel that way, feelings, I get unpopular with this. Feelings are a choice. You can change how you feel. You just have to break state. I like how I click with that. You just have to break state. And you have to basically train yourself to feel differently. I know that sounds horrible. But if you are in a pattern of, okay, where I've been in the past, if you're in a pattern of self-loathing, oh, Courtney. If you're in a pattern of self-loathing, if you've been feeling the same patterns of behavior for a long time, you need to break that pattern to be able to feel differently, to be able to see differently. And then usually when you hit a hard obstacle or a set of circumstances that make you kind of go back to that, you will either sit in that, you will either sit in that feeling and go, oh, I'm back to where I started. Or you go, I remember this feeling. Now, I got out of this before. I can do it again. Stuff you, man. I'm going to go up and do my own thing. But you have to start and you have to practice. And it's almost like you have to practice feeling better before you will actually be better. It's like living as if you've already achieved your goal. How are you going to feel once you've achieved your goal? Once you have, I'm going to scroll back up. Once you have the love and the happiness in the family, how are you going to feel? So live as if you already have that. Feel those feelings now so that they are easier to manifest. How are you going to feel when you have that positive environment, when you have that growth and that self-love, when you're going, you know what, guys, self-care, it's important. It is so essential for you to look after yourself. But you have to make that decision to do it. You actually have to say to your kids, like I started when Ethan was 2. I started when Ethan was 2 going, nah, this is mummy time right now. You need to go and be occupied somewhere else so that mummy can have 5 minutes to remember who she is. Because if you're not letting yourself remember who you are at the very essence of your being, then it's harder for you to actually do things for other people. So self-care, no excuses, guys. Every single day, do something for yourself. Ah, perfect, Mara. Awesome, Courtney. Okay, so here's the thing about manifesting and the law of attraction, super buzzwords that everyone's into now. The problem that most people have, sorry, Courtney, the problem that most people have is they go, oh, the law of attraction, it's super easy. All you have to do is wish. The law, I'm manifesting this. Okay, how are you manifesting it? I'm telling the universe it's what I want. Okay, great. Very good start. Love it. However, it's not just about asking the universe for it. It's about showing up. It's about doing the work. It's about feeling the feelings as if it's already happened. It's about working towards your goals. The reason I have a photo of a block of land and a photo of the floor plan of the house we want to build and another image, a photo of the facade that we want our house to have. I have those actual physical things on a poster on my mirror saying we are moving into our new house in October 2022. We own our new house in October 2022. Because then I have the specific things that we will have. We will have that house. We will have that facade. The land will have to change because that kind of sold already. But I've got that. We're working on the deposit. Our application is in for review for funding, right? I will have my house. I will move into my house by the end of October next year. I'm hoping before that, but it depends on so many factors that are beyond my control, right? But you need to be specific about what you want. The level 1 of manifesting is putting it in a journal or writing it down or whatever. Level 2 would be vision boarding and putting a picture of a car or a baby or a, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, right? And putting it on a vision board and going, I'm going to have that. That's mine already. I feel excited when I think about having a new baby, or I feel excited when I look at my house, when I look at my floor plan, I go, I love that study. The house that we're building has 4 bedrooms. It has a study. It has a theater. It has a separate living area. It has all the things that we want, right? For us being because we're really old, this will be our first home, which is amazing because we then, as long as everything falls into place, we'll get extra through first home buyers, and there may be other grants that we'll be able to get because it's our first time, because we're going regional, because blah, 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 right? Now, that's the second level, right? 1 is affirmations, 2 is vision boarding, 3, the vision board with the specific item that is for sale right now that you want to buy. Yeah? That brings in the 3D. That brings in the specific item. Hey, Sammy, how's your daughter? I hope she's okay. I hope things calmed down for you. So the third level of actual manifesting is to bring in the specific item. I want to buy this specific kayak. That just happened like within 24 hours. We now have a kayak. We now have a kayak rack on our car. Yeah. That will like that. When it's told you, what did I say to you last night when you messaged me? It looks like a reaction to something. There you go. The law of attraction isn't just about wishing and hoping and praying and whatever. It's about setting up your goal, setting up your action plan and taking action. It's about moving forward. It's about acting as if you've already got that thing that you desire. As you head into 2022, don't have the same patterns that you had the last year or the year before or the year before that, all right? Choose this year to be your best year. You can come along for free. I'm running a free masterclass over on Zoom on the 11th of January at 11 a.m. for this particular thing. The 4th level of manifesting, for those who don't know, but for those who have done it with me before, is doing it under hypnosis, setting up your vision board and your goals under hypnosis. And on Friday, I did a little thing. So if you're in the Breakthrough group, go over to the Breakthrough to Be You free group and look at Friday's freebie, because that was pretty damn cool if you ask me. Totally biased, by the way. But I sat down on Friday because I already knew what I wanted to do for the Friday freebie. And I went, right, I want to do something where we can wash out the old stuff, bring in the new stuff, set some goals. And then I literally picked up my notebook and a pen and started to put pen to paper. And as I got my pen to paper, the universe went, you need to type this one. And 25 minutes later, I had a 2-page script. So go and check it out. Go and check it out on Sammy. It moved mountains for you, Mara. That's amazing to hear. I should ask for reviews from my website that I need to keep building. Guys, seriously, set goals, set action plan, make it happen. Feel the feelings, switch up your feelings. If you, again, in that free group, there's a session from a few weeks ago. Hey, Mara, can I get a testimonial from you? Just asking for no apparent reason. A few weeks ago, I did an anchoring session in the last free 3-day challenge. You'd have to scroll back a fair bit to find it. But the Friday of that 3-day challenge, I did an anchoring session with you guys on there. So if you go into that and do that anchoring session, Happy New Year! If you do that anchoring session in that free group, when you are faced up with situations or circumstances have got you in a pattern, in the old pattern that you don't want to have anymore, you can fire that anchor and you can then choose to feel differently. The problem is we wallow. Not everyone, but it is a human thing where we tend to go, the world is ending and the worst things have happened and I'm going to, I'm never going to have those things that I wanted, blah, blah, blah. We go into this spiral and we want to stop the spiral before it happens by breaking state and going, no, I choose differently. I feel like I deserve more than the piece of life I've been handed. And from this moment, line in the sand time, I choose to move forward. I choose to set goals and I choose to live my damn life the way I want to live it because I am the creator of my existence. So choose. You get to choose. I know it's not easy. I have been there. But you get a choice. So choose. You get to say that you don't like something, especially once you turn 18 and you're sort of an adult. You get to go, you know what? I don't like the life I've been living. I'm going to do something different because if I'm making the same choices that I've always made, I'm going to get the same things that I've always got, and I don't want that anymore. Line in the sand. I'm done with that. Now, what do I need to do differently to create the life of my dreams? You need a plan. You need to have goals so that you know what you're working towards. And in those moments when you are struggling because it happens, because you're human and it's life, you can look at your plan and go, no, I still want that. That is still more important than this situation. It gives you a plan. It gives you a guide. It gives you a compass to come back to. There's a point where you go, I want that. I want that life. I want the life where I'm living with someone who actually gives a flying fig about me. Where someone will go out and say, hey, let's go buy a kayak. Where someone will go, yeah, man, I want to buy that house on that land with, 2,000 square meters of land and room for the kids to run around and bush if we want to have trees left on the property and this is what I want. What do you want deep down inside? What do you want? What can you do differently to get there? And what are you going to do about it? Because it is no one else's responsibility except for you. So just do it. And if you need help, if you need some guidance, 11th of January at 11 a.m., we're doing a full-on session. Hey, Sammy, I've got this amazing trick for that. Awesome, Courtney. Sammy, speak it into being, not even kidding. Instead of saying, I want kids that listen for once, blah, blah, blah. No, in your head every time you have a moment where they're not listening, I'm so grateful that my kids always listen to me. I'm so grateful that my kids listen to me, right? You start speaking about it as if it's already happening. Good, I'm glad you took their devices. Hey, Chantel. Perfect health, happy, fulfilled life. Yep, but speak about it as if it's already happened. I've used that. Why do my kids always listen to me? Why do my kids always listen to me? Why do my kids, when we went through a few weeks or months, I can't even remember how long it was now, of Ethan going, I don't want cuddles, Mummy. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be touched. My 4-year-old, I don't want to be touched, Mummy. I don't want to cuddle. I go, well, I have to give you a cuddle at bedtime. and cuddle in the morning. And the rest of the time, if you don't want to be touched, mate, you just tell me you don't want to be touched. But if you want to cuddle, I will cuddle you. And then, amazing, Tracy. So instead of going, why doesn't he want to cuddle me? I go, why does he always want cuddles from me? Or why does my son love cuddles with mummy? And within a week, for me, that the result happened within a week. He started going, I want cuddles from mummy, not daddy. I'm like, oh, that probably worked a little too well. So if you just shift the feelings and shift, like he's 4, right? And he's exploring his body and he's exploring how he feels when different things happen. And so it's completely normal for at some stage for the kids to go, I know better than you. Alex on occasion will go, Mummy, why don't you love me as much as Ethan? Or you don't love me, you make me do horrible things, blah, blah, blah. You don't make Ethan do them. Like, well, you don't see that because you're at school. But you've got to change the way you see it. You've got to change your point of view, shift your perspective, because we are looking at life through the lens of our experience. And if we can just sort of go, okay, so my experiences in the past, I know now when I'm being triggered by something, and I'll literally go, hang on a second, and my husband will go, what's going on? I'll go, you just said this, and my initial reaction was to react, but I need a breather. I need a moment to unravel what just happened, and it's because of something in my past has triggered and gone, oh, when this happens, then this happens, and then that happens, and then that happens, and then you just go, oh, shut up. Shut that down. I am feeling triggered because of a past experience, but what you actually said was actually nothing to do with any of that, because you're not my dad, thankfully. Or you're not the person who did that to me in the past and it ended badly. So it's about catching the point before you react and going, oh, no, it's okay. What did you mean when you said blah, 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 blah? And usually if I say to Michael, what did you mean when you said blah, 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 blah? He'll go, oh, I just meant that blah. Oh, that's okay then. That's fine. I was just a little bit triggered because in the past when that's happened, it's not been very good for me. Right? But we actually get to choose how we think, how we feel, how we act. That's within our realm of control. So choose. So actually start choosing. And Tracy, design your house. Have a look at different builders and the floor plans and whatever, and put it on your thing. Set it as a goal. I had a copy of it, but I stuck it on my mirror in my bedroom. So every morning I'll look up at it and go, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Right? You get to choose. You get to be the author of your existence. So stop living day to day. Stop living day to day, week to week, just traveling along the treadmill of the experiences that you've already had. You've already had those experiences. They're done now. So choose the line in the sand option and start to move forward. How about that for an idea? So come along on the 11th of January or join the Love Angels Light Supporter Group, which is $35 a month now, because you get weekly Zoom reading sessions with me. If you're learning to read cards or starting to explore your spiritual side and want support doing that, that is the best possible place for you to do that. $35 a month. And you get 2 open coaching sessions per month. So even just that, it's valued at over $600 per month, right? And why is it so cheap is because, number one, it's group sessions, but that actually means you guys support each other in that group. It's amazing. And when you come into it and you want to have a reading or you want to start practicing reading your cards, you get to do that too. Now, do I yell at you on occasion because I'm in the midst of a coaching thing and go, bleh? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do I go off on tangents and rant a little bit? Yes, I do. But it's aiming to help you move your life forward in whichever direction you want. Some are going down the spiritual route and need help and support with that. Some are going down opening new businesses and need help and support with that. Some are just there for the readings, and that's totally okay. Like, different people come in. Now, if you had joined before, it would have been cheaper, but you get the same value. You'll also get discounts to my bigger programs. If you decide sometime when it's not on a super sale because I've just done a challenge, you'll get a discount to the programs and sessions and all of that with me as well. All right. So much value. What else is in there? What else do I need to tell you? I think that's it. Go and live your life. Live your life. The session on the 11th of January will not be streamed to Facebook. It is a Zoom. It is a Zoom session so that you can all have a bring pen and paper and write things down. Set your goals. Make it happen. I will probably redo this one with you. Do a little hypno meditation thing at the start of it to get you in the zone to set goals and vision boards and plans for the future. Because without a plan, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Yeah. Old saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And I don't want you to fail. I want you to be successful. So number one option is the 11th of January. Come and join that. There will be a program offered at the end of that. Number two is to join the Love Angels Light Supporter Group. It's $35 a month. It's like a large pizza or, pizza meal. I don't know what it is anymore. I live in the sticks where I live in the sticks where we cook a lot. All right. Have a great afternoon, evening. I'm going to go and make dinner. I'm going to go and make a cheese platter. Have a really great night. Happy New Year. And if you jumped on late, make sure you watch the recording. If you are on the replay, #replay. And I'll catch you soon. No Love Angels Light TV this week. I'll put a post up in a little bit because Mr. Love Angels Light decided to have a birthday on a Friday. See you guys. Thanks for being here.